Hi, it's Joy, and thanks for watching Squid Game Season 3, Episode 6, Humans Are... ... This is the finale of this show, and I am stressed. It is also incredibly hot in this room. A reminder that you can find all of these reactions unedited on my Patreon, and let's go. I'm a player, I promise. He's got one of the scanny scans. He's radio police, contact police, get people. I don't know if the police can fucking do anything or would do anything. The rich bastard VIPs, they probably all got them in their pockets or whatever.
아이는 괜찮아요?
This is a fucked situation. Can we triple check the dude lying down if it doesn't still have a pulse?
아이만 넘겨.
Baby's his best defense.
What the? 그럼 다음 단계엔 너와 이 아이 둘 중 하나가 탈락해야 돼.
알고 있어.
너 설마
Is he actually...
이 아이를 죽이고
Is he just in it for the money, or does he think the baby deserves to live? Because if he thinks the baby deserves to live...
나가겠다고.
She's accepting that she's gonna die? Oh no. Thing is, we kind of need some of this information if we're gonna ever... I mean, some of this evidence could be good for the police or to give families closure, should this place be found. You can't push them both off. If you do, you'll have to jump.
못 건너가면
해경에 연락했어요. 여기 위치 보냈으니까 2시간 안에 이쪽으로 올 겁니다.
It's something.
감사합니다. 혼자 괜찮겠어요?
Oh, he's dead, isn't he?
해경이 도착하면 전부 사실대로 얘기하세요.
The scanny
일 끝난
25,
모든 책임은
the number thing scanning
제가
should
지겠습니다.
work.
걱정 말고. 같은 데까지 온 줄 알아? 당신 같은 새끼들한테 존나게 속아서 그래.
You got screwed over by bastards like the bastards that are screwing you over right now.
아이도 살아.
So they have information about her family. Are you gonna charge him when he bends down for the baby? Is he going back to the knife? I mean, is he planning to kill the baby, or is he planning to jump off himself and then just his baby will be orphaned but rich? First time he's ever held his daughter. Oh my god, he's actually planning to kill the baby. Run! Oh my god. A picture of her daughter. Does she even have one? Fucking hell.
그새 생각이 바뀌셨나?
Well, no, because you're gonna throw the baby off, aren't you?
마지막 게임을 시작하려면 버튼을 눌러주세요.
Oh my god, no, no. You need to press the... I mean, I don't want either of you to... Neither of you deserves death, okay? But you can't... If you do this before you press the button... We're fucked. It's your baby, you fucking monster! I'm scared the baby's gonna fall, like, even if he doesn't drop it. Jesus Christ. No one's pressed the fucking button. He's instinctively holding on and not dropping him. hadn't started the round, are they going to be bitches about that? Assuming he has the physical strength left to pull himself up. Just wait, Jihan, please. Refuse to participate, say we did it. And they just killed them both.
제한 시간은 10분입니다.
Wait, please, Jihan. And you. Move! Please just wait. Help is coming. I don't know if it's coming fast enough, but it's coming. Please wait. Please wait. Please wait. Please wait. Please wait.
우리 말이 아니야. 사람이야. 사람은
Please. Humans are good. I knew he wasn't gonna make it, but I wanted him to somehow make it with the baby. I'm just really sad. Like, this is a show where I expect it, so I'm not sobbing as much as I could be. That I can feel my brain disassociating and I need to focus on what's happening. I can feel my brain just choosing to no longer focus on what's happening. You could have stopped this long ago. But he proved to you that humans are better than you. You don't even count as human. You and all the people behind this game sold your souls. I'm fucking evacuating. All the lives you destroyed.
왜 그랬어?
Well, get down there and you can arrest him, shoot him, keep the baby safe. I knew they wouldn't. They'd stop this location, this setup. They haven't stopped the Squid Game.
3, 2, 1.
I think there's proof it happened now. Right? Even if, like, the fact that it was blown up, there'll be, like, trace evidence of the wreckage. So we can keep a lookout for, follow the money, try and work out, like, who started this and how to stop them from doing it again.
아, 왔어.
She's doing okay.
사진도 찍었어.
주위에 여러분들이 도와주셔가지고요. 지금은 많이 좋아졌습니다.
Horrors this man has seen and lived through. Have they proven that the Squid Game people existed and we can bring them down enough now? Has he actually, is it also not dead? I mean, that's a vague maybe. Is he just stringing her along? Is that it?
거야? 제가요. 형님
Give me
드리려고
an update on what's happening, please, because I'm still grieving and my heart hurts.
이런다고
Fucking hell. In his name. He could just steal all that money, drop the baby off at an orphanage. This again is proof that it happens. So can't we go to the authorities and get them to trace it back?
고생 많았습니다.
My mum got out to be with her brother.
무슨 일 생기면 나한테 바로 연락하고.
Is he just stringing her along, or is he actually helping?
아이,
Because he brought her mum.
꼭 찾아서 와야 돼.
Are we gonna find out if she finds her kid?
어떤 새끼가 가져간 거야?
I want the answer. Someone take it to give to his daughter? Like, sorry, your dad's death, but this is your inheritance.
아는 사람입니다. 가영 씨에게 전해드릴 게 있어서.
Did he know where he lived the whole time then? With the fucking logo on it as well. God.
하는지 한번 보고 오래요.
Poor
그래서 아빠한테
baby.
전해주세요. 아빠가 연락을 하든 말든 상관없다고.
He was trying
그냥
to
아빠가
help
없는 셈 치고 살
people.
거라고 그러니까 관심 끊으라고.
You'll never know.
이건 성균 씨 유품입니다.
Is your mum or dad home,
성균 씨께서
stepdad?
돌아가셨습니다. 성균 씨가
He loves you so much. Jesus Christ. The jumpsuit and everything? Like, are you serious? The blood-stained jumpsuit? Fall off the next cliff, you see. Oh, it's happening in America? I have heard about an American spin-off. Unexpected. See, is this a new operation because they can't be in Korea anymore, or have they always had these simultaneous operations? I feel like they've always had multiple.
again.
But with the Korean games, I thought they had like American equivalents. So yeah, the operation was stopped in South Korea that time at least. No reason to say they won't definitely make another place somewhere else on a different island in a few years. Okay, so that kind of ended... In some ways, I guess it ended better than I expected, because there was a part of me that didn't even think they'd necessarily stop the Squid Games in South Korea at all. I don't think they've stopped them forever, though I'm choosing to believe that there is now proof that these games happened, and so they can use that to follow the money and stop it. But I think we're getting the American spin-off, so I don't think that's going to be happening. Because, you know, Jihan deserves so much better, and, you know, his daughter will never know the man he became, how he overcame his demons and became someone that really tried to look out for other people, that he gave his life for this sweet little baby. I want to know, like, is Junho just going to raise this kid and keep the money? Or is he going to be like, hey, police, we can trace this money back to the people? I mean, I'm sure it's not easy to trace the money, but it's more of a lead than we had before. Before we just had Junho saying, I swear I went to the island, whereas now we have rubble on an island, maybe some stuff survived. We have a man that was a contestant who survived and is there. We have Junho. Like, there are pieces to this puzzle. And then I want to know, like, did the woman find her child in China? I feel like he was leading her on a wild goose chase, but then he did reunite Sae-byuk's brother with her mom, so, like, maybe he wasn't leading people on a wild goose chase. I don't know. Jesus Christ. The final, like, the mess of the final game and everything, the Jihan's sacrifice proving once again, like he did with Il Nam or whatever his fucking stupid little player one name was, that humans are good. Humans will look out for each other, and you can break people, you can bend people, but they will find their way back to themselves. And he chose to die as himself rather than lose his soul but live. And yeah, every time they were like, who took the money? Maybe it was him. I was like, I know it wasn't him because I literally saw his dead body explode. But I'm gonna choose to believe he magically recovered and wandered off. And then, like, it's one thing to give his daughter his money, because I guess it wasn't in a bank, it wasn't anywhere where it would naturally be passed on in a will to her. But to do it in a box with his blood-stained jumpsuit? The nerve of that fucking man who's still fucking alive. So this, like I said, it ended in some ways better because at least for a brief time, the people of South Korea will be safe from this. Though I think that in a few years, if not immediately, they'll just get another facility. I don't think this thing in America is new. I feel like it probably has always happened in America, probably happens in Europe. Like maybe there's like even like in multiple countries within Europe, and like I think it probably happens at different times of the year all over the world, so that the rich people can, you know, not be bored. I feel like this is confirming the American spin-off. If it is confirming the American spin-off, I hope it is made by the same people. Just because when another country does a spin-off or its own version, often, sometimes they work, sometimes they're brilliant, but sometimes they're not great. There's also a part of me that's like, do I want to watch all of this again? Just with American accents? Like, not particularly. I mean, I will. My only hope with that would be that we'd get to see a continuation of the process of it being brought down. Something this insidious, this entrenched in money and power, isn't going to be brought down in a couple of years. It's going to need lots of people working on it. It's going to need evidence chipping away until eventually you're able to bring it down. Maybe we'll get that at some point. I don't know. Jihan is a fascinating, wonderful character. You know, when we met him, he was pathetic seeming. He, you know, wasting away his life, ruining his mum's life in the process. He was a lot of a character we met in this season, to be honest. But he, through great adversity and struggle and trial, could have just wandered off into the sunset with his winnings, and been living in LA with his daughter right now. But instead, he said, no, this is blood money, I need to do something about it. And that takes strength. And he wavered during this, he struggled. But this entire series, well, the last 2 seasons really, were targeted psychological warfare against him. The first thing, he was part of, like, the trauma, but this was targeted at him to break him, and it didn't. And I think it did, that moment when the VIPs realized what he was doing, I think they were a bit ashamed. They were a bit like, oh, not enough to change their ways, but a bit like, oh, I would literally never have done that. Oh, maybe he's a better man than me. They're the kind of people who will then immediately turn around and just keep doing whatever the fuck they want, hurting whoever the fuck they want for entertainment. But I think briefly, he got to them. And our front man, he's clearly not changed because he's still part of it all. He needs to work to bring it down. We need somebody who is ultimately on the inside trusted to turn on it all, to bring it down. I feel like I need to give a really eloquent ending, but I'm just like sad because this show makes you sad, and very, very warm. It is so warm in this room right now. I'm glad we got resolution of things like Sabiok's mother being found and being safe. I would like to know if Thingamajig is going to find her daughter, because I don't know, the Squid Game, was it just she was assumed dead, so they just wrote daughter dead, or did they know her daughter was dead and this guy is just trying to get more money out of her, but then she's going herself? I don't know. And then she was quite happy to shoot people in this game. Like, yeah, the game would have happened anyway, but she still was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go shoot people in the head. She's not a great person. Her daughter might be better off if she's safe in China with other people. She might be better off. I don't know. The little girl with cancer be doing okay. Makes me very happy though. That was like a win. The baby survived. A win. See, like this was a weird ending in that it wrapped certain things up and left other things with question marks. Like, what's John Ho gonna do? Are they still trying to? Are they just accepted? Well, the island's been blown up, so it's all over now. I'm gonna go on with my life, or are they actually like? Is there an official investigation into this? Maybe he wouldn't be a part of that because he's not currently with the police. Is he just gonna take the money and raise the kid? Is he like, what's he gonna do? I don't know. Is the kid in China? I don't know. It was a very, very well done finale. Like, you know, if there are some shows who, when they end in a way like this, I'm angry at them because I'm like, that isn't what this show is about. That isn't what this show is about. This is 100% what this show is about. And you know, Junho sacrificing Junho. Oh God, he's alive. Jihan sacrificing himself, as much as it breaks my heart and makes me really sad, it fits with the show, with its themes, and with its theme of all these capitalist rich pigs who claim that they're just unveiling humanity's true nature and all of that nonsense. He proves that it is not true. Just like at the end of season 1 when he saw the homeless person being helped. Like, he proves it's not true. He proves that humanity is good and will look out for each other and will have goodness within them, even if the worst people are the loudest with the biggest impact, the biggest, most noticeable impact. I think this was sort of a perfect ending for this show, even if it was an ending that left me feeling bereft. Like, right now, I just want to go and watch something happy, but you know what I need to do? Edit Squid Game reactions. Woo! No, I have absolutely loved this show and hated it, but you know, it's one of those shows where I hated it as in like everything that happens, more or less, I hate. But it is so well done. Its point is made masterfully. That's why I'm a little bit apprehensive about the idea of a spin-off, an American spin-off. I mean, if it was, it's not just because it's American, it's a spin-off that appears to be American. Because this show kind of did it, it proved its point. I feel like the American version would either need to, or whatever spin-off, they do 10 spin-offs, they would need to either have something original to say, or continue upon the themes they're already doing and be working towards the destruction of this group that is doing this. So we will see how it goes. Because like some spin-offs work where like if this show hadn't really broken out of South Korea, it was a Korean show that didn't make it worldwide, then I could see taking the concept, especially if you keep the original same people behind it, and putting it like in an English speaking show, in a Spanish speaking, like doing like multiple spin-offs so that the show could reach a wider audience with its message. That's one thing. But this show made it global, so I don't know. But we will see. I'm not judging it yet because it doesn't even exist yet. It might be fantastic. Like, I'm not judging anything. I'm just apprehensive. Jihan deserves the world. I hope that baby just survives without any great trauma from the early parts of his life and gets to live a beautiful, beautiful existence, blissfully unaware of all the horror that came before it. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon, and thank you so much for watching.